Cosmological quandaries, like the universe's genesis or pre-existence and our place within the cosmos, are frequently pondered. However, these profound inquiries often take a back seat to the pressing concerns of daily life. Financial obligations, worldly desires, life's uncertainties, and the yearnings of the heart. While many grapple with these anxieties, few seek philosophical solutions. Indeed, philosophy, often engrossed in grand inquiries, can sometimes feel detached from practical realities. Stoicism, in contrast, focuses squarely on the tangible world. Critics and students alike often fall short. Advisors may overemphasize debate rather than practical application, while students prioritize intellectual acuity over spiritual growth. Consequently, the study of wisdom, philosophy, has morphed into the study of words, philology. Among philosophical schools, Stoicism stands out for its enduring relevance. Its enduring relevance, spanning over 2 millennia, and its applicability to all, make it remarkably contemporary. Consider its key figures: Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor with absolute power, and Epictetus, a crippled slave. These seemingly disparate individuals, united in their Stoic principles, find common ground in Seneca, a prominent Roman intellectual. His career trajectory, from high office in the Senate to exile, and ultimately to advisory positions under Emperor Nero, and his tragic demise at the hands of that same emperor, underscores the universal nature of human struggles. The burdens of leadership, the hardships of servitude, the despair of decline, and the fear of death resonate with modern challenges. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that it is not the events themselves, but our reactions to them that matter. Epictetus highlighted the distinction between external experiences, things beyond our control, and internal experiences, our interpretations and responses to those external events. This crucial distinction lies at the heart of Stoic thought, the separation between what we can control and what we cannot. We can strive for success, prioritize health, and pursue our goals, but external factors, such as the perceptions of others, professional standing, or even health, are beyond our complete control. While we should diligently pursue these aspects, fate remains unpredictable. Our sole, complete control lies in how we interpret and react to events. Marcus Aurelius, in his private writings, known as Meditations, underscores the pivotal role of thought in happiness. These reflections, written by the most powerful man of his time, the last of Rome's 5 good emperors, offer profound insights. His self-examination, a critique of his own vices and virtues, serves as a model for us all. Instead of succumbing to the allure of power, he prioritized virtue and justice. His actions, rather than words, spoke volumes. Even amidst luxury, he recognized the sufficiency of internal contentment for a fulfilling life. This core Stoic principle resonates in Seneca's words: "Until we have learned to live without them, we cannot realize how unnecessary many things are." We often use things not out of necessity, but out of ingrained thought patterns. This principle holds even greater relevance in a consumer-driven world and resonates with the modern minimalist lifestyle. That we, in our modern world, arrive at the same conclusions as those who lived 2 millennia ago, despite possessing vastly more material resources, highlights the error of seeking happiness through external acquisitions and attempting to alter the world around us. Stoicism clearly asserts that internal change is paramount. Seneca declared, "If you truly want to escape the things that trouble you, what you need is not a different place, but a different person." We cannot escape ourselves. Wherever we go, we carry ourselves with us. But can we achieve inner peace, regardless of external circumstances? Indeed, according to Epictetus, perhaps the most arduous and challenging aspect of Stoicism, yet arguably the most encapsulating of its teachings, to be ill and yet content, in peril and yet content, dying and yet content, in exile and yet content, in adversity and yet content. This passage wouldn't hold such profound significance if it weren't penned by someone who lived a considerable portion of their life as a slave, who, according to history, was maimed by their own master. Someone speaking with first-hand knowledge, not a theorist crafting impactful pronouncements. Incidentally, even their real name remains unknown. A possible translation of their name might be purchased or acquired, as Seneca puts it. Sometimes even living itself is an act of courage. It's crucial to emphasize that Stoicism doesn't advocate for passivity in the face of injustice or the simple acceptance of suffering. Seneca, for instance, championed humane treatment of slaves in his era, and Marcus Aurelius had to lead one of history's greatest empires, making critical decisions during a period fraught with war and the Antonine Plague. However, they believed that to effect positive change in others, one must first cultivate the four cardinal virtues: courage, justice, self-control, and wisdom. How to write about Marcus Aurelius, if not with accuracy? Don't do it if not truthful. How can we improve our lives by incorporating these teachings? Serenity in the face of hardship, the art of living a fulfilling life regardless of circumstances, the bravery to confront unforeseen challenges with fairness, self-restraint to avoid destructive thoughts, and the wisdom to recognize these teachings. After all, it's impossible for a person to learn what they believe they already know. And even if the moral and ethical standards seem exceedingly high, this shouldn't be a concern. Epictetus stated that he'd never seen a complete life history. One's own history is sufficient. We shouldn't be preoccupied with perfection. Seneca says we're more terrified than harmed, and we suffer more in our imaginations than in reality. It seems he speaks directly to our generation. Marcus Aurelius further adds that it's practically an antidote to victimhood. Choose not to be affected, and you won't feel affected. Don't feel affected, and you won't have been. This is a timeless philosophy that appears to have aged not a day, illuminating the true supremacy of the mind over matter. Despite its uniqueness, this philosophy shares notable similarities with Buddhism and is believed to have directly influenced Christianity, even through correspondence between Seneca and the Apostle Paul. In conclusion, as Epictetus says, philosophy doesn't aim to secure something external to humanity. This would be to acknowledge something beyond its own subject. Just as the carpenter's raw material is wood and the sculptor's is bronze, the raw material of the art of living is each person's own life. Thank you for watching. If you appreciate my work, consider supporting me. If you enjoyed the video, please share, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell to receive updates. There's much more to come.